Hey everyone, and welcome to another Pokemon card video. Today is a very special day for a couple of reasons. First off, you might have noticed this video is very long. That is because we're going to be opening this entire Pokemon X and Y Evolutions booster box in just one video. But it's not special just because we're opening an entire booster box. It's special because we're doing the entire booster box as a pack battle against none other than Leonheart54. So definitely go check out his channel down below. He's another awesome guy. He does a lot of Pokemon card videos, some other stuff as well, but he's done some awesome stuff lately. He did like a video where he bought 100 of those little 3-card packs from Dollar Tree, opened them all in one video and all that, and he's crazy enough to do an entire booster box pack battle with me, so that is awesome. Go check him out. I'll have a link to his video down below, and I guess we'll see who wins. But what exactly happens to the loser? So, whoever loses this one has to do a dramatic reading of a scene from Pokemon, and you guys get to choose what scene. So if you have a scene in mind, go leave it down in the comments, and whoever loses has to do it. Or you can, if you want to just kind of narrow it down, if you don't have a specific scene in mind, just pick either the first, second, or third Pokemon movie and just vote for that, and then we'll pick a scene from that. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'll explain how the pack battle works, but we've got 36 packs to get through, so we should probably go ahead and get started. Also, shoutouts to anyone from Leonheart54's videos. If you guys are here for the first time, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here, and let's go ahead and get started. So the way the pack battles work is we've got these little packs right here, and inside we can get a bunch of different rarities. Now, if we get a common, uncommon, or a regular rare, not going to matter. That's not going to be worth any points. However, if we get a reverse holo rare, that's worth 1 point. If we get a holographic, that's 2 points. A break card or an EX card is 3 points, and a full art card is 4 points. Now, there's one thing. Normally, a secret rare would be worth 5 points. However, this set's secret cards are not actually rares, they're uncommons, and they pop up quite a lot, so we decided not to count those for points because we would just have crazy amounts of points. So let's go ahead and get started, see if we get any points here, and well, let's just get to it. We've got Pidgeot Spirit Link here on the front. We've got a Kakuna, and there's an Energy Retrieval. We've got Onix, Sandshrew, Vulpix, Electabuzz, Drowsy. Okay, our first reverse holo is already a Charizard, so we've got 1 point on the board from our very first pack. That is awesome. And we've got an Arcanine, so this one is just a rare. Not going to be worth any points right there, but we're up to 1 point already. That is awesome. Now, because this video is going to be so long, I should mention that my camera, for some reason when I record for over 10 minutes or so, it usually turns off. So there will be a couple of points where my camera's going to turn off and I'll have to make a little edit. So I'm not cheating, I promise, but that's just something my camera does. So it's probably going to happen throughout this video. But here we've got a Poliwhirl, Pidgeot Spirit Link, Blastoise Spirit Link, Onix and Growlithe, Machop, Pikachu, Doduo, Reverse Holo Poliwag, which I love, but it's not going to be a rare right there. And we've got a Doug Trio, so no points from that guy. I am going to be going through these a little bit quickly. Now, I've already done a booster box opening for this set, and in that one, we definitely took our time, compared some of the Pokemon here from the old set to the new set and all that, and we really just looked at all the arts and stuff. Now, for this one, for the purpose of a pack battle, the uncommons and the commons have no point, or they have no possibility of earning any points, so there's not a whole lot of reason to really take time on those guys. But here we've got a Switch, that's an uncommon, so worth no points. And we've got a Hitmonchan. Wow, I don't remember if I even pulled this during my first booster box, but there you go. We've got Hitmonchan for 2 points, bringing us up to 3 points in total so far. Let's keep going. Yeah, I'm really excited to get more holographics from this set. I got a couple during my first booster box, and it was cool to see because I got cards in particular that were some of my favorite cards. And also during the first booster box, the entire time I was opening it, I was kind of expecting to find a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur. Turns out those guys are not in this set, which I found very surprising. But let's see what we got for our reverse holo this time. We've got Doduo, so he's not going to be worth any points. And we've got Dugong, who is also not worth any right there. So still at 3 points here. But yeah, I just found that so surprising. I mean, how do you do a reprint of the base set? I mean, it's not a full reprint. There are a lot of cards missing, of course, but I just found it completely surprising to not have Bulbasaur and Squirtle. That just seems like the most obvious thing to add to me, but I think I've got a little bit of an idea why they might have done that. I think they might have done that simply because they don't want to have these lines separate. I'll explain here in a second. Let's go ahead and check out this. Well, we've got a Ninetales break. So normally, not always, but normally you do get 2 break cards in one booster box. That's worth 3 points, bringing us up to, I think, 6. I'll have a counter on the screen, so I'll probably mess up the count vocally from time to time, but the text counter will be accurate. So there's that. And we also have a Raticate to go with it. So there's our first break card. Let me move this plastic out of the way a little bit here so we can put that guy right back there. But basically, when you have an EX card, the EX card does not interact. Like, this has nothing to do with Charizard EX. You have that line separate. So that one goes Charmander, Charmeleon, and then it goes into the Charizard. There used to be like level X cards or Prime cards, things like that, and I think those might have played off of these, but an EX you just put down directly. So the Charizard line right there is actually separate from Charizard EX and Mega Charizard. They're kind of, in terms of actually playing the game, they're kind of 2 separate things. Here we've got a Devolution Spray, that's an uncommon, 0 points, and we've got Mega Venusaur EX, that is so good! Holy crud, I did not have that one, so that's going to be 3 points. It's not a full art, so it's just 3 points, but that is so awesome. We've got our first EX of the box. Venusaur is my favorite starter from the first, from Generation 1, so I'm super happy to get him, because I got mostly Charizard during my first box, so that's super cool. Let's set him down. But as I was saying, in terms of actually playing, the Charizard line and the Charizard EX line are actually separate, so maybe they didn't add the Venusaur, the basic Venusaur Bulbasaur line and Blastoise line, because they do have Venusaur and Blastoise EX, so maybe having 2 separate lines for every single starter might have been a little bit too much, and it would have clogged up a lot of the slots. Still kind of a bummer, but I can kind of see why they did that. But here we've got a Ghastly, that's a common, so it's not going to be worth anything. We've also got Mewtwo, who for some reason is not a holographic. I found that so weird that, well, Mewtwo is not a holographic. So I thought it was so cool that they kept certain Pokemon that I love, like Poliwrath, as a holographic. But Mewtwo, who they always seem to hype up, they always seem to show all the love to Mewtwo. For some reason in this particular set, they decided, you know what, this guy's not going to be a holographic. Now, I don't know if that's just because that's just what they decided, or maybe in the original Japanese set, the Mewtwo was not holographic there. So maybe it was only holographic in the English set. I'm really not sure why they decided to not make Mewtwo holographic, but I'm down for it. And here we've got a Fire-type Energy Reverse Holo. Not worth any points, but super cool looking. And we've got a Starmie. So, keeping things pretty chill right here. We did get 1 break, 1 EX, 1 holo, and 1 reverse holo rare so far. But we're not just getting crazy back-to-back-to-back pulls right now, so we'll just keep going. Got an entire booster box to go here. I've never opened an entire booster box in one video before, so this is kind of exciting. Aside from the pack battle, which is cool on its own, it's very cool to actually be able to do something like this. It's really fun. So let's go ahead and see what we've got at the back right here. We've got a Porygon reverse holographic. I love Porygon, but that's not going to be worth anything. Okay, however, we do have a holographic Poliwrath, my favorite Pokemon of all time, and the base set of this is my favorite card of all time. Actually, just to show it off, just in case you guys weren't here for my first booster box, somewhere in here, where is it? Yes, I do have the original Poliwrath right here. So there you go. That is super awesome. You know what? I'll show it off in my next booster box. I do have 1 X and Y evolutions back there as well. I was gonna say I'll show off the Blastoise and the Venusaur because I have the original Blastoise and Venusaur, but I'll wait to show those off because this one's about the pack battle. I don't want to bog this down with a bunch of well, a bunch of stuff since we're going to be opening a lot today. It's going to be a long video already. So here we've got double colorless energy and a bunch of other stuff as well. I'm not going to call out every single card we have like I normally would, just because it would make the video a little bit longer than it needs to be. Here we've got Misty's Determination, which is an uncommon, and a Farfetch'd. I would love it if someday, they probably won't ever do this, but can you imagine how cool a gosh dang Farfetch'd EX would be? That would be amazing. I don't know, maybe they'll do a Farfetch'd Alolan form. I think they might have already leaked all the Alolan forms, and I don't think Farfetch'd is one of them. I'm not sure. But I feel like his leak, they kind of did this with the Marowak. They gave him like a little fire stick. They probably could have done that with Farfetch'd as well, but not a big deal. Here we've got Kakuna reverse holo, uncommon, and we've got Beedrill. Look at that, the combo right there. Actually, we pulled a Weedle in that pack as well, so we got the entire line, one of which is reverse holo. If only it was the Beedrill that was reverse holo, that would have been a point, but it's not. So, oh well, we'll just keep going right here. Not doing too great, I gotta say. Not doing too great on the reverse holo rares so far. I've had booster boxes where I've gotten like a dozen in one box, but this time so far only 1, and we're getting close to halfway done with this opening. Here we've got Pokedex, and, well, again, I'm not going to call it every single uncommon because they cannot possibly give us any points, so we're just going to get past them quite quickly here. Here we've got an Energy Retrieval uncommon, and we've got Mega Pidgeot EX. I think I might have this one. We got a lot of Pidgeot stuff during my first booster box. I'm not sure if I got this one in particular. I can't remember, but still, that's going to be worth 3 points. It's not a full art, but still worth 3 points. Very, very nice right there. So we're doing okay. We got 2 EXs already. I was hoping to get at least 3 EXs out of this first half of the box, so we'll see how it goes. We've got 1 break, which is average. We've got 2 EXs, which is average, although I've seen a lot of people getting crazy pulls out of X and Y evolutions, so I'm not sure if people are just getting lucky or if more than 4 EXs is kind of normal for this box. We'll just have to see. So here we've got Zapdos, my second favorite Pokemon of all time right here. This one is a rare, so that's going to be worth 1 point there. And also another Dugtrio. I think that's my 5th Dugtrio. Second from this box. I think my first box I got 3. So I've just got a lot of Dugtrio. Even if I was playing the trading card game, which you can have up to 4 of the same Pokemon in that, even if I wanted to have a full set of Dugtrio, I still have more than that. I still have more than 4, so it's getting kind of out of hand here. Well, let's keep going. We've got a whole bunch of cool stuff to come, I'm sure. We've got... Oop, there it is. We've got all the water energy. I really want to get all of the different reverse holographic energy cards. And I think I've already got that one. Wow, another Farfetch'd. That's crazy, man. As I said, my recording kind of tends to stop randomly during long recordings. So, whoop, there was the first one. I think it might be because the camera overheats. If that's the case, it might turn off again pretty quickly here. But we'll just hang out and see what happens. And if it turns off again, I'll just wait for a few minutes to let it cool down. But I promise you guys, you'll just have to take my word for it. But I'm not cheating. I'm not like going through and putting in tampered packs or anything like that. Okay, we do have a Mega Charizard EX right there, though, so that is awesome. I believe we pulled this one already. I'm not sure. I think I might have got the full art before. I can't really see. It's number 13, but that's another 3 points. A little bit of a downside in terms of a pack battle. I'm never going to complain about getting EXs. That's awesome. But in terms of a pack battle, getting non-full arts is a little bit bad because full arts are 4 points. Regular EXs are only 3 points. So if Leonheart's getting a lot of full arts, we might be falling behind right here. And let's just go ahead and check out this next one right here. I don't know if I mentioned this, by the way. I'm recording this at like 6 a.m. So if the lighting's a little bit weird, if the shadows are kind of intense, it's because the sun's not up. I've just got my one studio light, but I think it looks mostly okay here. Let's see, we've got Pidgeot Spirit Link this time, and to go with it, another Beedrill. Like I'm saying, I'm not sure why, but getting rare duplicates are actually very common here. Sounds weird to say, getting duplicates of a rare card, but, well, it's just the thing that seems to happen. It happened a lot during my first booster box, and it seems to be happening a lot today as well. Let's go ahead and check out what we've got inside this one right here. So I'm still just looking for all of those reverse holos. We're still waiting to get that second break. We've got Nidorino uncommon reverse holo here, so that's no points. And we've got Electrode. Man, there's one thing that I didn't really think about this before, but there's a lot of clever things you can do. Even though it's the base set of Pokemon cards, and a lot of them are very simplistic, you know, you don't have a lot of complicated stuff. Back in the day, you didn't have EXs, you didn't have all these primes and level Xs and all these crazy different things. Well, first off, here is one of the secret cards in this set. So if you look at the bottom, 112 out of 108. If the set number on the right, 108, is actually smaller than the number on the left, 112, that means it's a secret card. So this is one of 5 secret cards. I actually do have all of them, but it's super cool to see. So there you go. I'm not sure how much more rare these secret cards are than the other uncommons. Normally a secret rare is 1 in 72 packs. That is definitely not the case for this set, but well, I'm really just not sure. Here we've got Tangela. This is kind of a weird card. Back in the day, I really liked this card because it actually had... Actually, I'm not sure. There's a couple Tangelas back in the day, but there's one that had poison. No, this one does. It has poison powder, so it poisons your opponent. And I'm not sure if this is still the case, but it used to be the case that poison would hit between turns. So it would hit between your turn and between your opponent's turn. So you hit him for poison powder with 30, then they take 10 damage as it goes to their turn, then it takes another 10 coming back to you, and then you hit him again, and the damage just stacks up. But also, we've got a full art trainer card right here with Brock's Grit. Holy crud. So that is going to be worth 4 points, our first full art right here. And we are officially done with the first half of this opening. So we've got 3 EXs, 1 full art, 2 reverse holo rares, 1 break, and 1 holographic. Wow, we're doing pretty good for the first half right here. Let's keep going and see what we've got here. Man, can the second half, I should say, possibly live up to that first half? That was a great first half right there. And speaking of Brock's Grit, there he is once again, just kind of chilling on the front right here. And I should mention, normally I would call out, oh, here we got Nidoking Reverse Holo Rare, that's another point there. And we've also got a third Farfetch'd, again with the duplicates. But I should mention, normally if you guys watch my videos, I'll call out every single card that we get. I do like to, I've always liked to kind of show love to every card, because in terms of like the art that goes into it, the time and love that goes into making it a cool art, that doesn't really have anything to do with the rarity. You know, you could have a really, really cool looking common or uncommon card, or you might have a Pokemon that you just really love that just happens to be an uncommon or a common, you know? Here we've got Reverse Holographic Electric Energy, and we've got another Beedrill. But yeah, there's so many cards that are commons or uncommons that I absolutely love, and I would consider them some of my favorite cards, but the only reason I'm not showing them more love is just because, for the purpose of a pack battle, they can't give you points. But normally, I take all the time to check them out, make sure I call out every single card, and really give all the cards the time they deserve. But that would just make this video like an hour long if we did that here. Now this is something I wanted to point out. This is something awesome. So if you see that Magnemite has 50 HP, he does self-destruct, does 50 damage, but it also does 50 damage to itself. Now, I never really thought about this back in the day, but there's a card called Defender. Here we've got Reverse Holo Staryu, and we've got just regular Pidgeot EX Full Art. I don't know what it is with me and getting Pidgeots from these booster boxes. My first booster box, lots of Pidgeot. Getting it again today, but I don't think I had this one. I think I had the Mega Regular, Mega Full Art, the regular EX, but not the Full Art EX. So this is a new card for me and worth 4 points. But yeah, there's a card back in the base set called Defender, and if you have that one on, you actually take less damage. Now, I think the way it works, you can actually put that on yourself when you use self-destruct, so you'll do that big damage, but the Defender will make it so you survive yourself. Now, there's one downside. After you attack, it's automatically your opponent's turn, so you can't like do big self-destruct with Defend and then go for the potion or something to heal yourself up. So you're going to be hurting, your opponent's probably going to kill you, but there's definitely some times that could be useful. And I'm not sure if it's in this set, I'm guessing it is considering there's Magnemite, but there's also a Magneton, and I believe his self-destruct actually hits your opponent's bench as well. I'm really not sure about that. Hopefully we pull that guy so I can check it out and see if that's the case, but I'm really just not expecting it. For some reason, okay, there we go, we've got Machamp Break. That is our second break. Maybe we'll get the elusive third break. I've only got a third break once out of all the booster boxes I've opened, but maybe we'll get it. And here we've got another Electrode right there. Not quite the guy I want to see. I want to see that Magneton. But yeah, I was going to say, for some reason, I seem to get a lot more EXs than I get holographics in this set. It's kind of bizarre because the way it's supposed to work is 1 in 3 packs is a holographic, or 1 in 3 packs is a rarity above a regular rare. And then, so that would be like 1 in 3 is kind of a holographic, basically. But then basically 1 in 3 holographics is an EX. Here we've got Rattata Reverse Holo, and another EX, we've got Venusaur, dude! This is the Venusaur box. I guess we also got a Charizard. My first box, I mostly got Charizard. I didn't have any Venusaur. I don't think we had any Blastoise either. This time we're getting that Venusaur. Another 3 points right there. Super awesome. But what was I even talking about? I get sidetracked a lot, guys, but, well, hopefully I'll remember at some point, and we'll get back on that topic right there. Oh yeah, I was talking about card rarity. So the way it normally works is we have like 1 in 3 packs is a holographic, and then 1 in 3 holographics is an EX, and 1 in 3 EXs is a full art, and 1 in 3, I don't know how, I think secret rares kind of work separate from that. But here we've got Professor Oak's Hint, it's an uncommon, and we've got another Eradicate. So you can kind of see how an EX is meant to be, like 1/3 of your cards should be EXs. Now every booster box has 36 packs, divide that by 3, you've got 12, and divide 12 by 3, you've got 4. So that is why 4 EXs is kind of meant to be the average. Here we got Flying Pikachu, that's another secret, and also that Here Comes Team Rocket we pulled before. I kind of skimmed past it, but that was also a secret, so that's one of the 5 secrets there. Let's see what we've got for the rest of this one. But yeah, you can kind of see, once you divide it up like that, you can see why getting all of these EXs is crazy. But here we've got another reverse holographic rare with Ninetales, so that's another point, and we've got another Mewtwo. I feel like we've opened like 20 packs so far, maybe more than 20 actually, and I think we've only gotten like 5 different rares. They're just a bunch of duplicates of each other. We've got 2 Mewtwo's, we've got like 2 or 3 Beedrills, we've got a bunch of Dugtrio, got a bunch of Farfetch'd. It's kind of weird, but, well, these booster boxes just extremely bizarre. And you know what? I really need to go look. Did this set right here, did this set add any new cards, or is it all reprints? Here we've got a Drowsy Reverse Holo, no points from that. And we get a Gyarados holographic. So cool. Look at this guy. That is, of course, holographic, so it's going to be worth 2 points. Now this guy, one of the more common of the original base set holographics. Back in the day, normally with new sets, you get 2 theme decks whenever a set comes out, and that theme deck will usually have a unique holographic card. Now, back in the day, you had, I think it was 4 theme decks, so you had quite a few. There was one with Zapdos, one with Gyarados, one with Hitmonchan, and there was one other. I think it might have been with Raichu. I can't remember what the last one was. Here we've got another secret rare, or secret uncommon, that's Surfing Pikachu. No points for this one, though. But the cards you would get, the holographics you would get, were the same as the ones you could pull from a booster pack. We've got Onix right there, no points. So cards that were in the theme decks were just inherently more common. I think it might have been Magneton. I can't remember what the 4th one was. It probably wasn't electric. It might have been something else. But because they were the same, things like Gyarados and things like the Mewtwo were actually a lot more common. Now, the elusive Pokemon cards, the base set like Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard, those ones were not in the theme decks, which is kind of surprising. You would think that they would make those the theme decks, but they didn't. So those cards you could only get from booster packs. Now, a lot of people think that the base set Charizard is like the most rare card ever. It isn't. It's actually no more common or more rare than any other holographic, aside from the ones from the theme decks. But getting a Blastoise or getting a Venusaur, it's all the same. You've got 1 in 3 cards as a holographic, and every holographic basically had the same rarity. You can actually see this. There are things where they've got like these giant sheets of cards. Oh, there's a Ponyta. Okay, there we go. We've got Magneton holographic. That is what I was looking for. And no, this one does not damage the bench. It only damages itself, but it does 80 damage. That's awesome. So there you go. That can one-shot most things in the game because a lot of Pokemon had, well, less than 80 HP. Onix had more. Most, like, fully evolved Pokemon had more, but, well, not everything did. I think the damage might have been less back in the day, though, but that's 2 more points. But, yeah, you can actually see the way they print Pokemon cards is they print them in these giant sheets of just like a giant rectangle with a bunch of different Pokemon cards in a grid, and then they cut them out. Now, if you actually find the original uncut cards, they're basically just laid out like this holographic, then this holographic, then this holographic. So everything is actually the same rarity. You have the same chance to get any of them. It's just like, for some reason, that original Charizard is just so sought after. People really like that card. They really like Charizard. Here we've got reverse holographic rare Chansey. I didn't even know this was in the set. I love this Chansey. It used to be a holographic back in the day. Here we've got Doug Trio as well. Another one of these guys for some reason, but that Chansey's worth a point there. But for some reason, that original Charizard just got so popular, and I don't know why. I guess it's just because Charizard's popular in itself. But over the years, it's just built up in value and all that. I think you can get like the base set Venusaur and Blastoise for really not that much money, relatively speaking at least. I think they might be worth like 20 to 50, somewhere in that range. I could be totally off on that, but that's just my guess. But I know that a first edition base set Charizard, first off, reverse holo Poliwrath, 1 point there. Sorry about that, guys. My camera recording cut out again, but we do have the Poliwrath right there, which was worth a point. And we've also got another Dugong right there. I want to back up for just a second. I want to show you guys this Chansey, because this right here actually used to be part of an old tactic people would do. So Chansey's a basic Pokemon. That means you can put it directly on your bench, and it has 120 HP, which is a lot of HP. Actually, 120 HP, I'm not sure if the original had that much. It might have, but that was the highest HP a Pokemon could have, basically, was 120. I believe Charizard had that much. That's the highest it was. It wasn't for a long time that 120 HP was broken. So what a lot of people would do, they wouldn't actually use Chansey. They would just put her on the bench, and they would use Alakazam, which I don't think is in this set, but Alakazam was in the original set. And people would use one of his abilities. Here we've got a Steel Reverse Holo and a Mega Blastoise EX. What the crud? Look at this guy. I guess this is officially well, actually we've got every starter. We got Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard. This is a crazy box right here. That's awesome. But we're going to go set that guy down. Another 3 points right there. We've only got 3 packs left to go. But yeah, Alakazam, he was actually number 1 too, like on the set list. He was the first card in the set list, and he had an ability where you could move damage counters around. So if you had a bunch of Pokemon that were damaged, basically what you could do is you could transfer the damage over to Chansey, and then what you would do is there was a card called Mr. Fuji that came out in the Fossil set. And what that card did was you could take a card and shuffle it back into your deck. Now, if you shuffle a Pokemon card back into your deck, it's going to remove all of the damage counters on it. Here we've got a Venusaur Spirit Link alongside another Raticate. But yes, you can probably see where this is going. You would put all the damage counters on Chansey using Alakazam, and then you would use the Fossil Mr. Fuji to put Chansey back in your deck to heal all that damage. So you could just remove all of this damage from play. It was crazy. It wasn't like the best tactic ever, but it was pretty darn good. I know there was also, like, from the jungle set, there was a Mr. Mime that also went in that deck. I can't remember exactly what that did. I'd have to go look it up, but there was some interesting tactics back in the day. Honestly, there was only a few deck types that really did well, but here we've got a Vulpix Reverse Holographic, and we've got another Starmie right here. Well, this is actually the last pack. This is pack number 36 right here, so I guess we'll go check out what it is. We've only got, what is that, 4 holographics so far, lots of EXs. Can we get one more little pack of points right here? Come on, pack number 36, give me something good. Let's see if we can win this one, because I would love to see Leonheart have to do a dramatic reading. Let's go check it out. Here we've got a Machoke. I'm going to call out these ones because I'm just too hyped. We've got Double Colorless Energy, Charizard Spirit Link, Onix, Sandshrew, Vulpix, Electabuzz, Drowsy. Now we're getting to the points. We've got Full Heal. That is an uncommon. No points from that one. Please don't give me a dud. Let's get that holo. We got a Mew. Heck yeah, dude. So that's going to be worth 2 points right there, bringing our total. Let's go back and count everything. I know we've got the counter on the screen, but just to recap, let's go ahead and take a look at all of these pulls. Take a look at this booster box we just got and find out, is this a crazy booster box? Let's check it out. So, we've got a Mega Blastoise EX, we got a Venusaur EX, we got a Pidgeot EX Full Art, so we're already at 10 points, up to 14 points with Brock's Grit Full Art, up to 17 points with Mega Charizard EX, 20 points Mega Pidgeot EX, we're up to 23 points with Mega Venusaur EX, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, then we've got 31, 33, 35, 37, 39, then we've got 42, 45 points is our total. Now, we didn't get lucky enough to get a third break, so we got the normal 2. We got 4 holographics, I think that was, which means we got like a lot of EXs. Actually, we got 7 EXs. I've seen people get 8 before. We got 7. Now, we only got 2 full arts, so if Leonheart got some crazy amounts of full arts, or if he got that 8th EX, he might be able to beat us right here. So definitely go check out his video, watch the whole thing, and well, let me know who wins this one. I know this is a lot of Pokemon cards to watch, but I hope you guys enjoyed. This was really something special, something really fun to do. And if you guys are from Leonheart's audience, I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I hope my audience enjoyed. Oh yeah, be sure, if you didn't already, go down in the comments, leave a vote on which scene you want to see a dramatic reading of. And if I lose, I'll have to do it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care!